Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's July 5th, so the day after Independence Day, so I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Hopefully you still have all your fingers and your eyes. Today, I wanted to do a real quick video on the Plyo Box that I built. So I found some plans online. I think there's another YouTube video that I found, and I used that to be able to create my own drawing, and I'll show you my drawing here. And so you'll be able to see the exact measurements that I use for my box. And I just wanted it a specific size. I didn't want it too huge. I'll be 57 next week. I am not going to be jumping on a Plyo box. So I use it for step ups, and I use it just to elevate my feet on a couple of other lifts. So it doesn't get used a tremendous amount, but I love it. So I'm really glad that I built it. And if you want to build your own, like, it's 3/4 inch plywood and some basic tools. So I'll talk about that more here next. So here's my Plyo box. And you'll see that it is 16 inches high on this side, and it is 20 inches high as indicated here. And then this is 12 inches high. So from here to here. And I just have those marks on there just so I know. It's pretty obvious, but there's a little bit of a change or a little bit of a difference in the size. And you can see by my craftsmanship, it's not perfect. I think I used a circular saw, a cordless drill, and a jigsaw, and some sandpaper. And this is the result. And a tremendous amount of screws and some glue. So I glued every joint up through here, and these are just no special joinery. They're just set on top of each other, and I use screws and glue. So I use some wood screws here, and these are wood screws as well, but these are the Torx bits, a little bit easier to drive. And I think I resorted to those just to give myself a little bit more bite. But this 3/4 inch plywood is cabinet grade plywood, and so it has like a birch finish, I think, on some of it. You'll see it's a little different, like it's mismatched. It was just scrap wood I have left over. So for all the folks out there who have scrap wood in their basement, never get rid of it, because you may be able to use it. And here's a perfect example. And so this is my Plyo box. I have my ruler out here just to show you what I did today. So this is pretty much the box. I've used it for about 9 months now, and I've not had any issues. There's no loss of integrity with me stepping on it. I weigh 205 to 210 pounds, depending on the season. And so I'm stepping up on this, and I've been holding either 15-pound dumbbells in each hand, so additional 30 pounds, or 20s, depending on what my workout is. So it's withstanding a lot of weight. No creaks. No indication that it's going to give way, and so this thing has served me really well. What I did today was I actually added these handles. So until today it was just a square box, and it was easy to move around within my gym, but I thought I'd just put some handles on there. And the 16-inch side, this is how I usually use it, is at the 16-inch height. So the 12 seems, I use that just to support my feet when I do some other lifts. But the 20-inch I've not used, so that's just a little bit high. I got 34-inch inseam, but 20 inches is just a little bit too much for me. So at 16 inches, very steady. I use it over there on my pad where my bench is right now, just to give it a little bit more stiction to the floor. Never doesn't move, no issues whatsoever. So I put these handles on today, just kind of carved those out, and all I did was measured out, use a drill, and you'll see the video of me actually drilling the holes and using the jigsaw to cut these things out. And I thought about getting my router out and doing a little bit of a round over on this, but I didn't really know how it was going to do with the plywood. And honestly, I just wanted to use some common tools. I think I don't think a router is a common tool for a lot of people, so I just wanted to show you. All I did was cut that out, and use some sandpaper just to take off the edge to make it smooth, no splinters, no rough areas, and voila. So I'm gonna use my trusty Dare ruler here. You'll see that I came down about 1.75 inches from the top and about 3 1/4 from the top for the bottom part of the grip. And I think it's like a 3 7/8 or 3 15/16 from each edge. And then I just used a little device to kind of round this off. So that is it, man. Nice and easy. I love the grip, it works great. And I got myself a Plyo Box. So with scrap wood. And like I said, if you've got scrap wood, you know what a win that is. So that's awesome. So the next part of the video, you're just gonna see me cutting out the handles, and that'll be it. So I appreciate you watching. If it's something that you think you ought to do or think you want to do, then just check out my drawings, check out the measurements, and then if you want it bigger or smaller, you just kind of have to tweak the measurements on your version, and that's what I did. So good luck to you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I appreciate you watching. Please hit that like button, and please consider subscribing. Thanks, and have a great day. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I've got a 3/8 inch bit, drill bit on here. This area, I'm gonna round that off, and so I just need to drill a couple of holes in here so I can get my jigsaw bit started. You really only need one just to get your jigsaw bit in there, but I do too, just kind of give myself a couple of options. And then it's just a matter of using the jigsaw now to carve this bad boy out. I'm just gonna go down the middle first, and then so you'll see that 3/8 inch is plenty big enough for my jigsaw blade to get down there. You want that to go down there easy. You don't want to bind that up because it will kick back on you. And so I'm holding this down with this hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and give her some power, ease into it a little bit, make sure I don't have any binds, and then away we go. Now, hopefully you can see, like, boom, we still in? Yeah. Okay, so right here, I mean, this is rough with the jigsaw cuts. Take some sandpaper and sand that out. And that's all you need to do.